Hello, my name's Sarita and I'm speaking to you today from Soulhenge, and I'm here to help you understand the truth about who you are. Now, what I wanted to share with you today was a healing meditation, which is going to give you the opportunity to go up into the higher realms and receive a healing from an angelic, all-giving, all-loving being. And this is a beautiful meditation, and you will feel different when you finished it. And I've done this meditation many times for myself, and I've done it with many of my clients as well. And I wanted to say a couple of things before I started this meditation, because well, the first thing I wanted to talk about is, what is an angelic being? What is an all-giving, all-loving spirit? And basically, when you're looking into the higher realms, there are spirits who are here just to help us. And this is what I'm giving you access to in this meditation. And the way that these beings are going to appear to each of us is going to be different. And that's because when you're dealing with spirit will always appear to you in a format that you can comprehend. And obviously we're all different, so that's going to be different for all of us. And I think that's because if we were to actually see these beings in their true format, which I imagine for me would be something like color and light and sacred geometry, I don't think our brains could compute the information and turn it into an image, because we're coming from third dimensional reality. So we just don't have that much knowledge that we would be able to interpret the information as it actually is. So I think they appear to us in different ways according to our own conditioning, our cultural conditioning and our upbringing and our personal perceptions of things. So when I take you to meet your angelic, all loving, all giving being, for some people that may appear as an angel. Other people might see animals, might appear as a cat, or you might see just a normal human, or you might see, I've often seen these beings as women dressed in different colored robes. So it really depends. They will present themselves to you the way that it's going to be translated best by you, for you. So that's the first thing to say about this meditation. The second thing to say is you're going to receive a healing. Now, with that in mind, what you may feel needs to be healed in you might not be what actually needs to be healed in you at this present moment. And in this kind of meditation, I would give over my perception of what I think I need to somebody who, I'm not giving away my sovereignty. I'm just going for healing. And I know that they're going to be channeling what I need in this moment, and what I think I need, which would be probably coming from an intellectual sort of egoic perspective, is potentially going to be different from what I actually need in terms of healing. So what I'm saying to you is keep your mind and your hearts open when you receive your healing, because you will receive what is going to be most beneficial for you in this moment. And also, when you receive a healing from the angelic realms, kind of anything could happen. What I'm going to do is I'm going to channel this meditation. So what's going to happen is I'm going to connect to my to my spirit guides, which I already have before I've started this video, and hopefully, and they don't normally let me down, I will channel through what I'm receiving, and that will be the best thing for you. And even if 100 people, or 1,000 people see this video, it's going to be the best thing for each of them, and it's going to present itself to each of you the way that each of you need it. And that's, you'll know what I mean once you've done the meditation, because you will feel different. And that's because source consciousness, spirit knows exactly how to work, and spirit doesn't give a monkeys if I've got my actual hands on you giving a healing, or you're receiving a healing through me, from angelic realms. You're going to receive exactly what you need. And saying that in mind, so in terms of this healing, I've received sort of angelic healings, and you might have crystals given to you or put in your body. You might have, I don't know, butterflies put in your body, or you might just feel their hands might go on you, or light might go through you. I don't really know what's going to happen until I do it. So all I'm saying to you is keep your mind open to what you need to receive in this moment, and we'll just see how it goes. So yeah, without further ado, what I'm going to ask you to do is to sit up straight, as I always do. But if you are constrained by injury or you're exhausted or whatever, lie down. And I'm going to ask you to take a breath in and out and let go of this conversation and begin to relax. So letting go of the conversation, your day, and just allowing your breath to soften you. Allowing each breath to relax you. Letting go of any expectations. Letting go of your day. Letting go of tension. And as your breath flows through your body, anchoring you and connecting you to Source, and setting your intention to enter the higher realms and receive whatever healing you may need in this moment from an all-loving and all-giving angelic being. And what I want you to do now is imagine that in front of you is a beautiful glass elevator. And you can see no mechanics of any kind in this elevator. It is just glass and beautiful. And you know it is your access to the higher realms. And the door of the elevator opens automatically for you. And you step inside and the door closes. And you feel safe and you feel excited. And the elevator begins to rise. And it rises up and out of the room you are in and carries on up, melting as if by magic through the building that you are in. And it goes higher and higher and higher. And as you look around and underneath you, you feel awed by the beauty of the world beneath your feet and the perspective that you have from this elevator. And you go up and you go up, up through the sky, meeting wispy clouds and continuing up and up and up. And as you climb higher, the light gets brighter and whiter. But the light does not hurt your eyes in any way. In fact, as the elevator climbs, your sight becomes sharper and clearer, as does your perspective. And the elevator rises and rises and rises until you can no longer see the world beneath you. Just that endless, white, bright light beneath you, all around you, and above you. And you go up, and you go up, and you go up. And now the elevator begins to slow down. And as it stops, the door opens, and you see beyond the door a beautiful bank of white clouds with a path upon them. And you step out onto the path, and you begin to walk, looking at your feet upon the path, your surroundings, and what is ahead of you in the distance. And you see coming towards you a being, an angelic, all-loving, all-giving being who has come today to meet you and give you a healing. And as this being approaches you, you see who that being is, and the vision that you are greeted with brings you joy and peace and happiness. And now you are both opposite each other, looking at each other and greeting one another. And now this being leads you further along the path, and you see at the end of this path is a little white temple. And as you approach it, you see that it is made of 4 white pillars with beautiful billowing white curtains and a white bed in the middle. And your angelic being asks you to lay on the bed, to relax and receive the healing that you need. And you lie down on the most comfortable bed you have ever been on. And you open your heart and you allow yourself to receive this gift of healing and this gift of love. And now you feel this angelic being placing their hands upon your head. And as they do so, various sensations are flooding your body, all of them pleasant and all of them healing. And now the being moves round to your feet and places their hands upon your feet. And again, you feel more sensations moving through your body, changing you, healing you, elevating your vibration. And now this being picks up a jug of water and indicates to you that they will pour this water over your neck. And so they begin. And as they do this, you feel the sensation of the water cleansing and purifying your throat, the energy center in your throat, and all of the organs related to it. It feels wonderful. And now the being puts down the jug and picks up a stone and shows it to you. And you look at it, seeing the color and the shape of this stone, and understanding its essence. And the being places this stone inside your stomach, and then places its hand on top of your stomach. And you feel sensations in your body and in the area of your stomach, which you know are reconnecting you to the source of who you are. And it feels grounding. It feels anchoring. And it feels safe. And now this being brings to you an energetic rose. And you look at the rose, noting its color, its size, whether it is in bud or blooming. And your angelic being places this rose on your heart, and you feel the rose dissolve and melt and merge into your heart chakra. And as it dissolves into you, your heart opens with love, with gratitude, with acceptance of yourself, for everything that you have been until this moment, and for everything that is yet to come. And now this being holds out to you 2 balls of light, one in each hand, and she places them under the soles of your feet, and you feel the light enter your body, move up through your whole body, down your arms to the tip of your head, lighting up your entire being. You feel more clear and more alive and more light than you have ever done in this life before. And now this being sits you up and takes you out of the temple and back down the path from where you came. And as you turn to say goodbye to your angelic being, they hand you a gift. And you look at this gift and you feel blessed by it. And you take the gift and you give your thanks to this angelic being, this all-giving and all-loving person, in whichever way seems suitable to you. And now you step back into the lift and you begin your descent. And your angelic being watches over you as you descend. And you feel in your heart the sure knowledge that they are always here should you wish to return for another healing. And so you go down and down and down till you can no longer see them above you, just that bright white light, and down and down and down through the wispy clouds and down, so you can now see the earth below you coming closer and closer and closer. And now you melt through the building and back into the room and opposite from the place where you began this meditation. And the door of the elevator opens automatically and you return to sitting or lying exactly in the place you were at the beginning. And the elevator dissolves in front of you, and you know it is there for the calling whenever your need is great. And just sitting here for a moment and feeling your body, How do you feel? What is different now? And then taking as much time as you need, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, come back into the room and open your eyes. So, I hope you felt that. I definitely went to another place. That was amazing. And yeah, I really hope you feel different. And just to know that those angelic beings are always there for you if you want to connect to them. And there are many ways to reach them. An elevator is a good one. It just works with our psyche and our modern lives. But sometimes I climb the world tree to go into higher realms, and you know, you can always just find imaginary ladders. Whatever way gets you up there will work, because whatever way you find is right for you. So yes, I wish you blessings. I hope you enjoyed that meditation. Thank you very much for listening.